Hello, my fiery friends, the Infernoman here with the Decathlon special event, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm not doing limited anymore, so I'm gonna have to skip any of the draft events that are gonna be popping up for the remainder of this. We're already in the second half, and I'm also kind of tired of doing this. Not to mention, I kind of miss playing other games for a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I still love playing Magic, but also Splatfest is happening right now. And yes, I actually do play that, so I don't know, maybe someday I'll stream again Splatoon. But in any case, what's today's competition? Oh, Alchemy. Ew. Well, I don't like Alchemy either, but I actually do have an Alchemy deck, so let's jump into it, let's play this, and let's just see how far we go. And the deck we're picking is going to be basically an Alchemy aggro/burn deck. So honestly, I actually already had the cards for this, so I kind of just tossed it together and figured, oh, it's actually kind of decent. Again, I'm not really a big Alchemy person, I'm really against it, but for this competition, we're just gonna suck it up and just see how far we go with this. I don't know what to expect as always because I have no idea what the current meta is. But in any case, let's go over the deck real quick. Starting with Kumamo Face Skakazan, we've seen this card many times. An amazing card, does a lot for just 1 mana. Play with Fire, one of our many burn spells, but usually if we go to face, we can scry to make sure we get our draws fixed. Tiefling Outcast, this is actually an Alchemy exclusive card, but also you can play it in Historic. It actually just pumps up our Devils, Demons, and Imps for 1+1+0. The double team effect basically allows us to conjure more copies into our hand, so we could create a Tiefling army, so to speak, and just overwhelm our opponent if we can pull that off. In the 2-drop slot, we got Big Spender. When it becomes blocked, you create a treasure token. Mostly we're just doing this for some pseudo ramp. You don't usually too often use the spellbook ability, but it comes in handy in a pinch if you really have nothing else to do with your treasures. Bloodthirsty Adversary just helps us kind of reuse some of our burn spells if we can pay the 3 mana, which is a little expensive, but in the mid to late game, it's still pretty decent. A single copy of Cemetery Gatekeeper just to kind of pseudo burn out our opponent if they try to play any lands or cast spells that share a card type with the exile card that it exiles out of the game. Memphis Enthusiasm just helps us destroy some creatures. Similar to Memphis Enthusiasm, we also have Molten Impact, same thing. 2 mana, does 4 damage to an excess damage, of course, can be saved up so we can then utilize it later on against another creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Pass the Torch basically allows us to do 2 damage to any target, and also its ability is kind of neat because as you can see here, it says we could choose a creature's card in our hand, and it perpetually gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player. We can cast target card named Pass the Torch from our graveyard without paying its mana cost. And if we do, then the creature perpetually loses the ability. So in other words, to put that word sandwich together, it just basically means 2 damage for this card, and then whatever it sticks its ability onto that we have in our hand, we can then, when we do combat damage, we can then recast this card for free. Ambergris, we've seen this card a couple times when I played it in the other Alchemy Burn deck that I've done. It just helps us kind of refuel our hand. Really good to play after you've already discarded everything in your hand or already threw it out onto the battlefield. Traumatic Prank is actually kind of an interesting card here. So for 3 mana, basically it's just like any one of our other kind of steal your creature's opponent, and then we can either sack it for value or use it against our opponent. But the other thing that it kind of adds on to the creature is the creature no longer can block if we give it back to our opponent, and also at the beginning of their upkeep, the creature will deal 1 damage to it, so slowly it'll whittle its own self down and it becomes unusable against us. Thundering Raiju on the top of another card for 4 mana. Haste, whenever it attacks, you put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature we control, and then the Raiju will deal X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures we control other than Thundering Raiju. In other words, basically, whenever we put a +1/+1 counter on one of our other creatures, it'll do a little extra damage. And then finally, on the far end, we have our lands, just 22 mountains, simple as can be, and a single copy of Sokuzan Crucible Defiance. Now, it can be real quick, tempting to put in 1 extra copy, but it might be that one time you actually get both out. You need land drops, and having them legendary rule themselves out is going to be really awkward, so stick to only 1 copy. But that's otherwise the deck for you in a nutshell. We're going to now take it into this format. Again, I'm getting a little fatigued doing this, but we're going to do a couple more of these Decathlon events. Don't worry, I have booster pack openings I'm still stacking up to do, and of course we do have a couple more budget deck techs that are coming down the pipeline. But before we continue, if you like any of the content that I do, all I ask for you is please give a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the deck techs, booster pack openings, gameplay, and so much more. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take now the deck that we just talked about and get started. Okay everybody, so here we go. We're playing in the Alchemy Best of 1 Decathlon event. So we've got our pretty good curve here. We should be able to curve out everything and then just throw out Ambergris and hopefully draw some more action. So let's keep this and see what happens. Alright, looks like our opponent's also going to be playing probably the same deck. Goody goody gumdrops, everyone. Alright, taking Outcast. They're probably going to burn this out the moment it gets on the field. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yep. No surprise there. Okay. Opponent's turn. Mounted. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Alright. They can do that. Okay. Well, I think I will do excess damage here. Get that little extra 2 there for Molten Impact. Kumamo pings us. Thirsty Adversary again. Down to 15. Alright. Another Molten Impact. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Let's Kumamo. Our opponent. We're going to save the other Molten Impact. We need to start doing some damage to our opponent. Our opponent's almost out of cards too, so they're running out of action here. Big spender. Okay, so I think I know how we can do this. We can get out of this. Okay, they're out of action. This is good. So, damage big spender. Do 2 damage to the Bloodthirsty Adversary. We stack up another one. We go attacking. They're down to 15. Now they're going to flip their Kumamo. So they still have somewhat of an edge. Attack on us. Alright, we're down to 8. Oh, we got 2 Ambergris. So just in case. Okay, here's how we do this. Let's swing with 1. Take action. Draw 2. Okay, and then pass. We need to keep this up just in case if they have any other creatures they cast. Looking at our stuff. Ooh. Ooh. That's not good. Yikes. Dang, our opponent actually flipped it on us. That's annoying. 2. Oof. This is actually kind of scary here. No discard. We hit our own creature. Get rid of their creature. We lose ours. Thundering Raiju. It's now a 5/3. Okay. If they have any more removal, though, then we're gonna be really sunk. Okay, they have nothing. Pump. Down to 3. Pass. Okay. Oh, come on. Jeez. Oh my god. I think I'm... Can't believe that sucks. Well, I mean, that's mono red for you, everybody. Okay, everybody, so here we go. We are playing in our second game. We have 1 loss already. No surprise. Okay, so 2 Bloodthirsty Adversaries, a Kumamo, and a Molten Impact. Let's keep Kumamo. Early damage. Opponent. Okay, so they're playing some kind of Orzhov deck. Bloodthirsty Adversary coming in as a hasty. Not too bad. That's quick damage there. We have ways of getting rid of their stuff, which would be nice. Flips. Kumamo again. Bloodthirsty Adversary number 2. No extra value. Ancient Indulgence. Alright. They draw 2. Discard 1. Opponent is already is going to be lethal if at this point they don't have anything. Divine. Oh, Jesus, that card. Yeesh. Well, we're still not out of it yet. So, we still recast this. So it slows us down a lot. I hate this card so much. But that does give our opponent some time to react. Thankfully, that's unaffected. Does our opponent have anything else? Let's see if they do. Wandering Emperor. So they will
Ready to lose.
exile. Okay. That's okay. We have Kumamo still. Takes out Wandering Emperor. Ooh, pass the torch. Okay. I think we might be able to get there right here. Island. Fairy. Okay. Do they make a token? They do.
I'm ready to win. Nobody knows the past better than me.
Okay, so with that, Molten Impact. Excess damage. Pass the torch. Takes out Teferi. Hits them. Bam! Alright. Okay, we got a win. Okay, so this is now game 3, and we have a 1 win, 1 loss. Alright, so we're looking at a pretty good set of cards right here. We're going to keep these. One's playing black. Kumamo again. There's one thing at least I know how to play, is definitely know how to play an aggro mono red deck. That's definitely my bread and butter. Oh boy. This card. Okay, big spender. Coming in hasty. Swing it. Down to 16. Opponent's gonna have to start pumping up that Ledger Shredder now. Okay, nothing. Transforms. Cut down. Alright. Let's see. How do we do this? How do we do this? Kumamo. And we're going to actually pass. Seek new knowledge. Okay, this is now where Ledger Shredder is going to be a problem for us. Unless we can get to one of our burn spells, or at least another land for Thundering Raiju, we might be in trouble. Mono Red doesn't have anything. Okay, bigger land. Okay, so what do we bring? I want Thundering Raiju, but I'm expecting a counter spell, so let's see what they do. Okay, it does stick. Do they have an answer? They do. Cut down again. Oh boy. Alright. We're out of range now. None of our burn spells can hit Ledger Shredder at this point, which is sad. They get a free midnight clock. Well, I honestly don't know what we do in this situation. I don't think we have an answer. Oh boy, this sucks. We don't really... Because all we're just going to do now is just encourage them to keep pumping their Ledger Shredder. And we can't force through damage at this point. Oh boy. No attacks. Yeah, I don't think we have a way out of this. They don't even need to swing. Yeah, we can just play our stuff. It's going to be really hard to get through damage. We'll try. Mass swing here, because I was just trying to get into some action. Oh, jeez, it's just 2 mountains. Another cut down. They block. Is that 3 cut downs already? Yeah, jeez. Well, I don't think we're gonna win this one, guys. Midnight clock keeps ticking. Can't believe they made a card like this. Like, even among alchemy cards, like, really? Oh boy. Alright, we're looking horrible here, everybody. Oh, I forgot this is also still legal in this format. Well! Oh boy, it just gets better. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Coming down. Is there anything actually we can cast with it? No, we don't. Oh, that's awkward. We got nothing. Wow. Okay. And they just refueled their whole hand. Oh boy. I honestly have no words, everybody. I'm so sad right now. Oh, geez. Okay, they're going to play another one. At Legend rules, but they still get a free card out of the deal. Again, I'm not going to rant again about this, but oh, good lord. Alchemy, I swear. It just doesn't feel like this is how the game was meant to be designed, but here we are. Alright, opponent's just going to go off here, and I'm just going to just sit in the corner and cry with my little deck. I mean, the best I could do now is maybe steal Ledger Shredder? And they bounce again. I'm just gonna... Well, I don't know. No, we'll just keep going. But there's nothing we can do because they have beefy little blockers and we have nothing that gets around that. They bounced off their own Ledger Shredder, so they reset it. Another Oracle. Oh, jeez. No, I don't want to deal with this. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to deal with this. I'll just take the loss. Ugh, disgusting. Okay, everybody, so here we go. We're just trying to scrap together some, at least, wins here versus everyone else. We're just playing the Alchemy event. And, oh boy, okay, so... Not much really to work with here, but we'll keep it. Alright, mono red also. That's just delicious. Play our Sansa, Tiefling Outcast. They will attack to get the free trigger. They get an extra copy. That's nice. Another mountain. Another Tiefling Outcast. Gonna start pumping them up. That's just delicious. We will, let's see, Bloodthirsty Adversary. We make a beefy Bloodthirsty. That's a 3/3. Do we attack? No, we'll not attack. Play with fire. Molten Impact, of course. They swing. 4, we're down to 13. Well, we're looking already terrible here, everybody. Hi. So we have Kumamo flipped. We can, let's see. If it's the Enthusiasm, opponent, they let it go. Tiefling Outcast for ourselves. It comes in as a 4/1, so they're probably going to want to deal with that. Play with fire. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't do it on... No, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. Opponent still has the edge here. Ambergris. Do they redraw? They do. Down to 9. And we're looking pretty bad here, everybody. Oh, boy. Enthusiasm. Pass. Ambergris again. Take that out. Just slowing the damage here. Good lord. Okay. This now? No, we'll wait. We need to see what else our opponent can do. We're both at 3 cards. And I am just... Oh, boy. Okay. Expander. Take that out. Come on, deck. Just give me something. Okay, I guess we'll play our own Tiefling Outcast. Gets a boost, so it's a 3-1. Our opponent traumatic print. Oh boy. We're down to 1. And we're done. I can't do this. I can't do this. And there we go, everybody. So that was the end of our run there. And, oh boy. You know what? I don't even know if I want to do this event anymore. I'm just burning up more and more gold that I should be saving for the next sets. For those of you that do enjoy these competitions, maybe you all have better luck than me, but like I can't imagine myself constantly trying to replay these events just to get a 7-0 run or a 7-1 or a 7-2. Like you've seen already from the past several events. We have tried. We've made our runs. Some of them are better than others, but oh man, I'm honestly not happy doing this. You know what? I think I might cut my losses now. I don't see us honestly doing any more of these decathlon events. It's just not fun for me. But if those of you who have taken the time to actually watch these, I appreciate you guys sticking in there with me. As you kind of tell, this channel is not focused on doing competitive stuff. We're not much on the side of trying to do ranked or stuff. It just doesn't make me happy anymore. So for those of you that do want to do this, maybe you guys can have better luck than me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but otherwise, let me know in the comments below. If you guys want to see me do more competitive stuff, or you guys want to see me keep competing in this event, I'll keep going as much as I can if you guys want to see it. But if you guys don't care, then I'm probably just going to drop it and I'll just go to my next budget deck tech because I have a handful of those already ready to go. I still hope you enjoyed the content. It wasn't that long of a video, I know, but I just had to kind of let that off my chest. In any case, I'll leave up, of course, the deck list, of course, in the comments below. So if you do want to give this a try in Alchemy, it's honestly a good deck. I'm just not an Alchemy person, but I still gave it a try, and I was happy with seeing what the deck can do, but we were just not pulling it off here.
That's all I have for you today. Thanks again for watching, everyone. And just remember that no matter what you do play in the game of life, always be sure to burn bright. Later.